Okay, so let's talk about eating out. I don't like to cook. And so my husband and I, we do a lot of date nights. We take the kids out to dinner. I love a night out with my girlfriends at a nice restaurant. I eat out a lot, and I want to share with you my 12 top tips to eating out and staying healthy. After all, we want to make this a lifestyle, right? We don't want this to just be a quick fix that we're going to go back to our old habits and gain our weight back. So I want to give you 12 tips that's going to help you make this a lifestyle change so you can eat out and still feel your best. So I'm going to go through these pretty quick because there are 12 of them. So I want to make it as quick as I can. First of all, know before you go, which basically means go online, check the restaurant where you're headed, and look at the menu. Find the most healthiest choice and decide before you go what you are going to eat. And then when you get there, you stick to the healthiest choice. It helps so much to know before you go what you're going to order. Number 2, sit in a quiet spot. I know this sounds really weird, but research shows that when you're distracted, you eat more. And if you sit in a noisy, distracted area of the restaurant, you will more than likely mindlessly eat and eat more than you should. So ask for a quiet spot. Crazy, right? Okay, number 3, be the first of your party to order. Now, I find that this really helps me a lot because most of the time, if I'm the first one to order, everyone else is still looking at the menu. They're talking amongst themselves, they're trying to figure out, and they're not really paying attention to me. Versus if I was the last one to order and all eyes are on me, and then I feel a little self-conscious, I feel like I can't order what I want, I feel like they're gonna make rude remarks, So always be the first to order. That's really helpful. Number 4, have it your way. Don't be afraid to ask the waiter or waitress if you can make modifications. Like, ask them about how the dish is prepared. Ask them if they can modify it in any way. What are the ingredients that are going to be used when they're cooking it? And are there any healthier substitutions? I know that sometimes we're kind of afraid to ask that. We don't want to be high maintenance, but I really want to encourage you, for your health, to be okay with making modifications and asking for it the way you want it. Okay, number 5. I have my notes here. Stay away from snacking. Most restaurants either bring chips and salsa to the table or they're gonna bring bread and butter. And I know those things are so tempting. And when you first make this lifestyle change, it's gonna be really hard to make that change. But the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. And stay away from the bread and the chips and enjoy your glass of tea or your lemon water, or if you ordered a glass of wine, and just enjoy the time with your hubby, your wife, or your friends, chit-chatting, and just remind yourself, my meal will probably come within 10 minutes. I don't need all the extra snacking calories. All right, number 6, make a meal out of the appetizers. So most of the time, our entree portions are so large that we're eating way too much. And the appetizers are a great way to eat the right portion. And if you feel like it's not quite enough, you can add a side salad and ask them to top it with a bunch of raw, fresh, or steamed veggies. And that will help you beef up your appetizer meal. But that's a good one in terms of portion control. Okay, number 7, be salad smart. All right, salads aren't always the best choice because they're filled with bacon and cheese and creamy dressings. So if you're gonna order a salad, get the chicken grilled or the salmon grilled on top. And be sure to stay away from creamy dressings. Whatever dressing you get, get it on the side because they toss way too much dressing on there, and you just eat with your fork and dip your fork in your dressing with each bite, and you'll find that you use way less and it will taste just as good. And just try to avoid things like bacon and cheese. If I have cheese left in my blue containers, then I will ask for mozzarella if they have mozzarella cheese. That's a good choice also. Okay, number 8, go low on the sides. So try to substitute the high-fat sides like French fries and potatoes for something lower fat like steamed veggies or brown rice or fruit. That will make a big difference, especially if you do it every time you go out. Okay, when you order your meat, look for grilled, broiled, or baked. Those are the words you want to use when you're ordering your meat, not fried, okay? Grilled, broiled, or baked. Enjoy alcohol in moderation. Number 10. This one can be hard for people sometimes, but cocktails are full of sugar and calories. And if you drink too much, more than likely you're going to make some choices that aren't so healthy, right? You're not going to be on top of your game. So enjoy a cocktail, do it in moderation, and then enjoy a nice unsweet passioned tea with some stevia or a hot coffee or an iced coffee, but something with less calories that can keep you on top of your game. All right, number 11, practice portion control. We talked a little bit about that. You can order an appetizer, but usually the entrees come and you could actually eat half and still be really satisfied. So when they bring out your meal, you can ask for a box right off the top and completely cut your plate in half and put half in the box and then enjoy the rest and eat the other half later. Okay, my last one, number 12, the 3-bite rule. Now I use this when my friends decide that they're going to get dessert. And I like dessert too. So what I like to do is limit myself to 3 bites. It's very doable. It completely satisfies my cravings, which is awesome. And I don't leave bloated and feeling yucky, like I've completely blown all the work that I did the week before. So stick to those 3 bites and you'll be good to go. All right, guys, those are my tips. I hope that helps, and I hope you have a great time eating out with your friends. Love ya. Bye.